Come on into the clubhouse, throw your coat over there, get a drink over there, and have a seat. He's Jeff Root. I'm John Maginnes. It's 70 degrees in the clubhouse. We promise you, folks. We know it's cold just about everywhere else. Pretty fired up for the weekend there, Jeffrey.
Yes, John, I'm going to watch a little golf. I'm going to play golf because it's a little too cold.
Riviera, one of my favorite stops.
Yeah.
Next week, the PGA Tour comes east.
Yep.
We're going to start off in West Palm Beach. A great stop at the Honda Classic. Yeah. Tiger Woods, though, will not be there.
3 words, Johnny. He says he's not tournament ready.
Right. I understand. He certainly wasn't tournament ready the last time we saw him.
Last 3 times we saw him, he wasn't ready with the chipping problems and so forth, you know. I mean, he's got 3 kind of issues right now. You know, he's got the mental, the physical, and the technical.
He certainly does. And it's interesting to see where he's fallen from when you think that just 2 years ago he was the #1 player in the world and won 5 times.
Yeah.
But an awful lot has transpired since then and raised a lot of inevitable questions. Will he ever get back? He's 39 years old. Is he ready?
And get back to what?
Right.
What level?
Well, and where is that level?
Right.
I mean, is it all the way up here? Can he get back to the #1 player in the world? I don't know that he can battle that hard, but my opinion probably pales in comparison to that of the greatest player of all time. Earlier today, Jack Nicklaus said, I think Tiger will turn it around. He's too dedicated. He works too hard at it, and he's got too much talent. He'll figure it out. If Jack thinks so, it's hard not to think so, isn't it?
Well, Jack has always been pretty positive.
He's been pro-Tiger.
He really has. But Jack also said his problem is in between his ears.
Right.
Okay, which means mental. But there's more than mental, okay? I mean, he won 5 times and then he got hurt, okay? Like David Duval got hurt, made compensations, lost confidence. Okay, those dominoes,
It's a little early for that one.
I understand.
It's a little early for that one.
But that's an example. Right. I'm not saying, you know, Tiger Woods has got a big will, but he's got to have a healthy body first.
Right.
And he withdrew after 11 holes last time we saw him with a back issue. We don't know how much that's going to happen.
Right.
So
I think that's a big key. I agree wholeheartedly with what you said, and I think that you brought up David Duval. David Duval said during the midst of all that, as one of the more philosophical players on tour, a player's #1 responsibility is to protect his confidence
at all costs.
Perhaps not playing.
Right.
Tiger's protecting his confidence.
And that was David Duval's mulligan.
Right.
He said that looking back.
Right.
I mean, hindsight's always 20/20. Duval says, you know, when I got hurt, I should have taken a year off and not gone out and made all the compensations and screwed my swing up and so forth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. And, of course, we all want Tiger back in the game. There is no question about it. Now, sources close to the situation, golf.com, and just about everyone has reported about the Michael Jordan story that I found so amusing. He's a member of the Bears Club, the exclusive Bears Club, just, I guess, Jupiter area, more than West Palm Beach. But a great golf course.
Yeah. Jack Nicklaus design.
Only 11,000 rounds a year. But according to sources, there's just people in the way for Jordan. He's thinking about and has actually, according to some of the sources, gone so far as to put a bid on some land to build an ultra-private golf course.
May buy land to build a golf course.
Right.
Okay, so, you know, thinking about it.
Right. And
okay, right. Because it's, I mean, John, I was at the Bears Club. I saw nobody out there when I played.
I know. There's never anybody in front of you.
11,000 rounds, right. But he didn't want to play through people,
right.
I guess. And, you know, it reminds me of when I played with Mike Ditka back when I was in Chicago. We played foursome, 18 holes, played through a group, 2 hours and 15 minutes. You know, some of the icons, they want to play speed golf. They want to get through.
One of your former colleagues, Bradley Klein, who's the golf course architectural guru for Golf Week, said he ran the numbers on it. $50 million is what he guessed it would cost. He included a $5 million clubhouse and obviously a top-tier designer. Tom Doak's name was thrown around. I mean, that's fascinating.
I can't tell you how many times I've been on played public golf on a Saturday, and there's two groups on the tee, one in the fairway, one on the green, 4 groups on the hole, And I've said to the people with me, this is exactly why people want to join a country club. And now with Jordan, this is why maybe you want to go buy your own golf course so it's not crowded.
I think we've kind of got a chicken and the egg situation here. I think that he's probably always wanted. I mean, since he fell in love with the game,
yeah.
I think he's probably always wanted to develop a golf course, one that he could call his own with his friends.
Yeah, with his friends.
And
right.
There's a piece of land somewhere there that is available.
Right. That Greg Norman supposedly looked at.
Right.
And didn't think maybe they could do a golf course.
Brad Faxon's name was brought up as well. Says it's very sandy there, and perhaps that could be difficult.
Yeah.
But if anybody can do it, I like Tom Doak as a suggestion.
Yeah, and I like Cora Crenshaw as a suggestion.
Yeah,
and Tom Fazio over on Tom's.
Pretty good with phosphate mines. And coming up after this, Champions Tour player Scott Hoke joins us. You're not going to want to miss this candid conversation.